Ang sarap maging bata, ano? Naglalaro at umaayon lang sa takbo ng panahon. Pero ang hindi natin namamalayan ay may maaari rin silang ibigay sa lipunan. Bata man sila, hindi naman sila bata lang. Dahil lahat ng bigay, kahit kanino pagaling, basta't tao sa puso at may mabuting hangarin, tiyak nakalulugdan ng Diyos.
Kakaiba ka, kakaiba ka, sa lahat ng kanyang nilalang. Kakaiba siya, walang katulad ang Panginoon. Kahit ang ordinaryo may kakaibang kwento. Ano ang meron sila? Kakaiba ka, kakaiba ko. Naibang buhay dahil kakaiba ka, kakaiba ka. Kakaiba ka.
Bata ka pa, marami ka pang hindi kayang gawin at intindihin. Malamang ay narinig na ninyo yan noon. At para sa mga dating young or young ones, malamang nasabi na rin nyo yan sa mga mas nakakabata sa inyo. Pero ang tanong, paano kung may kayang gawin ang isang bata na marahil ay hindi naisip gawin o kaya rin namang gawin ng mas nakatatanda? Ngayong hapon ay may kakaiba na naman kaming kwentong ibabahagi sa inyo. Kwento ng isang bata na may ginawa, ginagawa at balak pang gawin para kahit bata lang ay makapagsilbi sa iba. Let us now welcome Blue to tell us his story of service. Mga bata, pati na rin ang hindi masyadong bata, makinig kayo ha! Hi Blue!
Hi, Ate Sweden.
Hello! Welcome to Kakaiba Ka!
Thank you for having me.
Yes, okay. So Blue, the first thing that I notice about you is your long hair. And being a boy, well, it's not that very usual. So I'd like to know, what's the story behind your long hair? And have you always had it long?
I've never had it this long for always, but the story is, my mom actually donated her hair. She grew it long and donated it. So I asked her when she was getting her hair cut for donation. I asked her, "Mom, what are you doing?" She replied, "I'm donating my hair to people who need the hair for wigs, such as people who have cancer and other hair-related diseases." I asked my mom if I could also grow my hair. She said, "Kids might tease you, people might mistake you for a girl." But I said I wanted to do it because I saw the good in it instead of the bad.
Blue, how old were you when it crossed your mind that you also want to do the same thing, to grow your hair and then donate it to cancer patients?
I was 9 years old at that time. I really, really wanted to do this because it's just small. It would take a long time, sure, but it was gonna really help someone out and boost their confidence and help them out in life.
Talagang kakaiba. It's unique because for a 9-year-old to think of that kind of service, diba, hindi lahat ng bata po ay nagagawa yan. Pero si Blue, naisipan niyang gawin yon to, let others have his hair for a good cause, especially the cancer patients. So Blue, going back to our interview, what was your parents' reaction at first when you decided that you want to do the same service as your moms?
Anxious, a bit scared because, I might get teased. I might not be able to handle teasing. I also might get recognized as a girl. But it was my decision, so they supported me because I wanted to do this really bad. They would be very supportive. It was just that they were just telling me all of the pros and cons,
So what are the pros?
Really makes it that I wanted to do it. Pros is I get to donate my hair to someone who really needs it, and their life will get improved and confidence will be boosted. And it's really nice to see somebody who's down, helped up by someone, and that someone is you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, how was your experience in growing your hair the first time around?
The first time around, the first year, more or less, my hair was still very short, not very still recognizable as a boy. For the second year, I saw some things. I needed to use conditioner because I needed to keep my hair untangled. So it's good. It's made for actually wigs. I have to take more attention to my hair. I have to comb my hair. I have to make sure I don't burn my hair if I ever use a blow dryer, because because the burnt hair cannot be made into wigs.
Ah, right. Well, it also needs to be healthy and
Yes.
strong. Right. Okay. You mentioned about your tolerance when it comes to.
Yes. I have a high tolerance of things, especially teasing from other kids.
Can you recall an incident when there is someone who mistakenly identified you as a girl?
I have many incidents of that. Until now, actually.
Just one. Okay. Go ahead.
The most recent one was, I guess, servers calling me ma'am instead of sir, but that doesn't really affect.
Okay, sige. So, when people ask you why your hair is long, so what's the one thing that you just, tell them?
I'm growing my hair so that I can donate it to be made into a wig for people who have cancer and hair diseases.
Mhm. Okay. So, that happened when you were 9, the decision making. And how old are you now, Blue?
I am 12. I am currently 12.
So that means you've already donated your long hair then. How did it feel when you finally had to cut your hair and then give it away after growing it for a year?
It was very bittersweet moment because it's like relief from the long hair. I can take a break and then go back to going to long hair. But I got really attached to my long hair and I got used to having long hair. So it's a weird having short hair again.
How long was the length of what's the length of the hair that you donated?
More or less around 9 inches.
Because is that the minimum requirement?
Minimum requirement, yeah.
So when you finally donated your hair, what was your initial reaction aside from relief because you finally felt light?
I knew it was gonna be given to someone who really needs it. And it will be made into a wig, and it will just make their life better in general and give them a boost of confidence and self-esteem.
When you said relief, where were you coming from? Why was it a relief for you?
I no longer had to pay more attention to my hair. I no longer needed to do extra precautions for my hair, like conditioner, because now I didn't really need conditioner because my mom also uses conditioner. So there were 2 people in the house that use a lot of conditioner. That noted as well. And it was just a relief in general because it was no longer as hot and it was no longer as annoying.
Do you ever wonder where your hair went?
All I know for sure is that it went to someone who really needs it and they are happy about it now. They can pass it down to someone else who really needs it again. And then the cycle continues. That hair gets reused over and over again and makes many people happy.
It makes people happy, but I'm sure that it also makes you happy as the donor.
Yes, it really makes me happy to know that someone's self-esteem, self-confidence has been boosted by a lot because now they don't have to be conscious of people staring at them and saying, oh, they have a disease. Oh, they're bald. I don't know. That's just my general thought.
Oh, you have such a big heart too at a very young age and totally admirable. Okay, so para lang po no, sa kaalaman na ating mga kakaiba viewers, si Blue ay homeschooled. Kaya meron siyang kalayaan na magpahaba ng kanyang buhok. Because in regular schools, as I understand, hindi kasi pinapayagan yung pagpapahaba ng buhok. But since you're homeschooled, you're able to do that kind of noble service. Okay. So Blue, your hair is still long now. So what does that mean? Are you doing it again?
Yes, I'm doing it again because I can't really go out because of the pandemic. I can't really have a proper haircut. I used to have maybe a few home haircuts, maybe every few months because my hair gets a bit long. But my mom suggested, and because my 1 year break was over, my mom suggested that I just grow my hair long because I can't really go out. I was like, yeah, that's a great idea, and that will help even more people out.
Mm-hmm. So what made you decide to do it again for the second time?
The second time is, well, I really wanted to grow again as well because I like long. I kind of got attached to long hair, and at the same time, it will help somebody out, and I can't really go out, so it's just a small thing. Sometimes people don't have enough money to donate things, donate money, donate food, just donate things that require money. So another alternative is donate hair for cancer patients and people with hair diseases. It's simple, but it's a long process, but very worth it at the end. So it's a simple thing just to donate hair because hair regrows, it's fine. At the same time, it helps somebody out with confidence, and also it just makes them much happier, makes them happy, and yeah, it just improves their life.
I guess at the end of the day, what's more important is you're able to make people happy. You're happy also yourself, and you make God happy by doing noble service for others. So, Blue, is there anything that you'd like to say to those who would also like to do what you did and what you are still doing?
I would say to people who want to grow their hair and kids as well, make sure you really want to do this because you might get teased. But if you really want to do this, go ahead. But just make sure you have the support of your parents there because you can't just say, oh, I don't want a haircut because of this reason. You have to tell them first. But for the people who tease, please be kind.
What advice can you give to those who already started doing it, but then it's getting hard and uncomfortable?
Offer it as a sacrifice to the Lord. And you can really get through this if you're really determined to. Just stay determined and sacrifice it for the Lord.
Nice. So is this something that you think you're gonna do for a long time?
Yes, I think I'm gonna do this for the rest of my life.
Oh, wow. I'm sure you'll be able to help a lot of cancer patients or other people who are suffering from hair loss and really needs that self-esteem and confidence boost. Your hair will really go a long way. At this point, if I can speak to your mom, ayun si Mommy. Mommy, let me just be so proud of Blue for what he's doing.
Oh yes, we are. We are very proud of him.
And thanks to you, ikaw ang kanyang example.
I didn't realize actually that he was observing.
Mm-hmm.
But it just proves that kids are very observant.
So, Liv, nabanggit ni Blue kanina na ikaw nga yung example na sinunod niya, kaya siya nag-decide na magpahaba rin ng buhok. So, can we ask you to encourage also our viewers to do the same and tell them also where they can donate?
Yeah, actually, the reason why I did this personally is because I thought it's easy to give what you already have, meaning to say, it's easy to give money, it's easy to, I wanted something that will entail a little bit of sacrifice because I think giving is more meaningful when you do that. So if you feel like, you don't have anything to give, your treasure, your talent, or time, maybe this is a good way, growing your hair and donating it to cancer patients and those with hair loss diseases. And you can do so by giving your hair at least 9 inches to Makati Medical Center Cancer Center. Yeah. So yeah, please, it's a simple sacrifice.
A simple sacrifice that can really go a long way and help a lot of people. Thank you very much, Liv and Blue. Blue, most especially to you, thank you so much for sharing your simple act of love and service to us. So if you can give a message to young people like you, what would that be?
Stay determined and always be kind. That's my message.
Short, simple, and sweet. Thank you so much, Blue. Thank you, Mommy Liv, for inspiring our viewers.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And there you have it. You heard it from Blue, a 12-year-old boy. Service can take the form of simply growing your hair for a very noble cause, and bearing with all the discomfort that it brings are also acts of sacrifice. Kung na-inspire kayo sa kwento ni Blue, pwede niyo rin pong gawin ang ginawa at ginagawa niya. Ako po, si Sweden Velado Ramirez. Samahan niyo po ulit ako sa mga susunod pa naming kwento dito lang sa Kakaiba Ka!
Kakaiba ka. Kakaiba ka. Kakaiba ka.
Maraming salamat sa pagsama niyo sa amin ngayon sa isa na namang kakaibang kwentuhan. To get notifications and updates about our upcoming episodes here at Kakaiba Ka, please like, share, and subscribe to our FB page and YouTube channel. Kung nais niyo naman ng mas marami pang kakaibang kwento at aral, we invite you to watch Open Door Sunday, isang inspirational program tuwing first Sunday of the month. Pwede kayong manood o makinig sa Open Door online or pwede niyo rin siyang ma-experience ng live. For more details, visit Open Door FB page. Magkita-kita po tayo muli sa susunod na kwentuhan dito sa Kakaiba Ka! Kakaiba Ka! Kakaiba Ka!